So I just came back from the Salon de la Passion Médiévale, Montreal's Renfaire in Laval. It's more of a shopping experience than a traditional Renfaire, and it's in an arena, which is probably the most Canadian you can get. While it is in an arena, Quebec has like one of the biggest ecosystems for like LARP and cool clothing and fashion and Goth stuff compiled in. It's beautiful. There's such a nice mix of culture here for that. Last time I went, 2 years ago, I got to walk a fashion show in this big dark armor getup. This year, I am this sexy, spooky velour succubus. I bought most of the outfit 2 days ago, but these cuffs I got at the Salon 3 years ago. But every time I go, it's just such a mistake. Such a horrible, horrible mistake. So now justified as a business expense, well, I'm filming a haul video. Just kidding, I'll be using it for other business purposes. So first I got coffee. I have the cup. Probably less I will be using for other purposes, so. Now it's yours. Okay, the first mistake of the day was it almost was another dress, and then this fucking thing showed up. Okay, so. Oh, and then this is also secondary mistake. Fuck is going on here? Fuck are you? Aha. This dress caught my eye for the first thing. It was actually pitched to me by the shopkeepers. It wasn't the first thing that I saw. This is from a store that actually sells, they're all secondhand goth stuff in Montreal. It's every time I end up buying like 2 or 3 things from their booth. I don't know where their physical store is, and I think it's for the best. So this dress is a limited edition. I don't know what brand. I just got excited because it said limited edition. So this dress is a limited edition. I got super excited because of that. I don't know what brand it is, but the shopkeepers got excited about it too. I'm easy to market too. It's got this lovely velvet brocade pattern, and it actually matches what I'm wearing right now too. And then, this was on the dress, so I had to get it as well. It's this super, super cute chainmail looking skull clasp. No, it's not a skull. This is a claw clasp belt. I'm probably gonna end up wearing them together with these gloves. This is probably the most fun piece that I got today. It was given to me.
You look amazing, by the way. Like your work is
very excited because I was wielding a hockey stick. We were filming a bunch of TikToks, and one of our skits was, oh, well, we're in an arena, so we brought a fucking hockey stick. She handed me this maple leaf leather bracer. So then I wore it for the rest of the day. But did you know that velvet capes get very warm? I'm taking this thing off. There we go. All right, next thing. And the next mistake is this witch hat. She's fluffy, she's floppy, she looks like a Toho hat, which is my exact weakness for witch hats. I love when they have that little like mushroomy look to them. And then this ribbon. It's holographic anime looking. I don't even remember how much this thing cost. I just knew that I had to have it. Do you know who needs to have it right now? Bob's bald. When I used to run a club last year, Bob would wear all of the hats. There. Much better. Don't mind the BDSM cuff, it was holding my sword all day. I tied these for like a year, man. This veil kind of tumbled out of the witch hat into my hands as well. It was 20 bucks. it's gonna end up in so many outfits. This thing is so pretty. Okay, moving on. I made another impulse buy. This guy, completely worth it. Completely worth it. Tell that to my lawyer. It's a mace with a basket thing, hilt, guard. Size matters. Size matters quite a bit. Usually you can't really find any maces with basket hilts like this, although apparently they were historically a thing, but just they're not represented in fantasy media like we usually see. This was a custom-made piece from the bargain bin. I couldn't leave without it. I don't remember how much it cost. I blanked out. It was in my hand. And now it's here. Okay, next. Speaking of precious babies. Meet Left Foot. He's a teddy bear made out of real fur. So he was from a booth where this woman had all of her beautiful fur creations. There was a bunch of like, wraps and, like, a really cute skirt that I'm about to show you later. But she had a little shelf full of plushies that drew my eye. Little guys, and then these fluffy, fluffy boys. I picked up the biggest one. I picked up the biggest, the fluffiest, the most Ewok looking motherfucker there is. And his name is Left Foot because his name is Left Foot because the fur on his right foot is longer. I didn't check when I decided to name him. I just kind of felt one of his feet had longer fur and I was like, yeah, I'll call him Left Foot because it's long fur here, right? And I don't know my left from my right. He doesn't either. He's just a teddy bear. Okay, more fur shit. This guy was just on the counter when I was buying Left Foot and it kind of hopped into my bag next. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it, but it actually would technically already work with this outfit. I don't own anything like this, and I've always wanted something in this style. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but... Okay, so, when you see this skirt, what do you think? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Are you thinking orc girl? Are you thinking orc goblin girl? 'Cause I am. I'm thinking this, possibly the black fur shawl and some black leg warmers. I'm gonna become the spookiest, scariest goblin girl in the woods this summer. Before last, we have this bottle. I think the artisan makes them out of pumpkins, he said, that he layers over and over and over on top of each other, on top of actual glass bottles. So you can actually, you know, put something inside, drink out of it. He makes them like this so people can put alcohol in them during like LARP things. So like there's this big LARP event here in Quebec called Bicoline. And it's like big buildings. Think of a Renfaire, but instead it's everyone playing pretend battle and acting as if it's like actually happening. It's a huge thing here. I'd love to go one day. Haven't had the chance because it usually lands right after Otakuthon, the anime convention, but I don't know, who knows, maybe this year. I've been enjoying a lot more of like the medieval stuff, so kind of fun. Anyway, this was probably the most unique bottle the stall had. It had a bunch of stuff with like ravens and spooky designs, which normally I'm more drawn to, but I think the Cthulhu green toxic look of this guy is gonna look really, really nice on my shelf and is much more unique than anything else that I could have found. I also had my eye on his pieces for so long at markets for a while, and I want an excuse to finally get one. And now finally, speaking of excuses to get things, this dagger is not for combat. I have other plans for this boy. Maybe
This
a
is
little
a warp
deeper.
dagger. It's a very pretty guy. It's just
Deeper.
very interesting texture. Put him with the rest of my weapons for now.
But yeah, overall, the salon is actually a super fun experience. The arena itself has a bunch of seats all around, so it's whenever you get tired of walking around shopping, you can just go sit down. It makes it super nice for hanging out with friends in like large groups, super accessible if you need to sit down quite a bit. The layout itself also fantastic. They have a bunch of stalls upstairs, a bunch of stalls downstairs, and the best part is we have a local medieval restaurant and they're doing catering. So this is when I turn to the camera and tell you something to wrap up the YouTube video, but like I haven't made a YouTube video in like forever, so I don't actually know what to say. So I'm wrapping up the YouTube video. I'm gonna go shoot some other content with our friend over there. You know where to find it. And I'll hopefully see you very soon because I really want to stick to this stuff. All right, goodbye. I didn't do my old YouTube outro, except I lied. You've watched this far, you're gonna have to fucking see it. All right, don't be sad, stay rad, bye. That was too natural.